Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. And the Magic start out with a ball. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Grant, I hope you're as fired up for this one as I am. Some of the league's most exciting talent on the floor.
Oh, my, man. I am most definitely up for this one. With the athleticism on both sides, there's going to be no shortage of highlights.
Now here's Suggs. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass.
Tell you what, I love when Suggs attacks the defense like this because he's so hard to guard when he's aggressively looking to get to the rim.
Here's Morant. Over to the wing. Pass to Pippen. There's a screen. Fires from deep. Hits a three-pointer.
Three-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley, and we discussed his plan for Ja Morant. Coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. B.A.
And Allie, thanks. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Sigma. Suggs outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. Offline with a 3. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
Now here's Banchero. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Boy, the size and skills of Sigma, pretty unique for a guy his size. And I like seeing it. Plays to his strengths and very consistent as a scorer.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time. And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Here's Black. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Clock at 6. Orlando again missing. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Bane, no good. Here's Orlando. They trail by 1. Ricochet. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here we go, all alone for the finish. Bane, no good.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Memphis with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morant surveying the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jackson on the wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one falls for Jackson.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility. But I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it. As long as it helps his team get the win.
Here's Black. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. The 3 from Ricochet. Orlando again missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Magic trail by 4. Here's Anthony. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Jackson outside. 1:02 left to play in the first. Got it.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Risacher. Pass to Black. From behind the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson outside. A deep three. And no good.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot's good by Black.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Right side Morant. Can't get it to fall. Here's Anthony. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis ahead. They're up by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Jackson for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Jackson's got 8.
You have to account for Jackson Jr. in the corner. I mean, he's an excellent three-point shooter.
Morant with it. Pass to Pippen. Now here's Bane. Here's Morant. And they get it back. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Cans it from the wing.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Pass to Suggs. Wagner with it. Now here's Suggs. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And they pick up 2. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Over to the left wing. Clock at 4. Pass to Morant. Jackson for 3. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Magic trail by 3. Suggs outside to the wing, right side. Here's Banchero, plenty of space. And it's Bane with the rebound.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Well, Clark, he's a former 1-1 back in 2022. The league better watch out. Paolo Banchero is coming.
And he's coming with force, B.A. Loved him his 1 year in college. Loved his mobility, his strength, his savvy. And all of that on display as he's going to be one of the bright stars in the years ahead in the NBA.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Timeout called. Memphis. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. Grizzlies lead by 6. Jackson on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Carroll from close range.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
1:27 left to play in the first half of basketball. Out to the right wing. From the elbow. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Now just a 5-point Memphis lead.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
.59 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Huff. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. Still no points. Rebounded by Suggs. Here's Reza Shea. Finished off the break.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision.
Memphis leading by 3. Kennard, right side. Here's the 3. And he buries his first look.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Suggs. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Reza Shea. The Grizzlies pull it in. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Huff. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pass to Clark. And here's Jackson. Kennard outside. Back to Jackson. The 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Magic trail by 6. Here's Reza Shea to the middle. Shot is good by Isaac.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis. And the Grizzlies with possession here. And out on the wings, Zach Reza Shea has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
Edey, that's good.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Banchero. Jackson for 3. Sigma with a rebound.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to Wagner. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Pippen, defended by Wagner. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Suggs. It counts, and the foul. It'll go on Luke Kennard.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
Orlando making a switch here. One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Edey for 3. And stolen by Suggs. For the lead. Ja Morant grabs a miss. And it's Morant with the ball for the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Pass to Pippen. Outside Morant. From outside the arc. Sigma with a rebound. And the Magic pushing it up now. Good. Wagner's got his first basket.
Wagner's showing you how you can get out and run in the transition game.
Inside. Kicks it out to Kennard. Outside Morant. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pick. Puts up a 3. Orlando with the rebound.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Basket counts. Suggs has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Edey for 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Not just an aggressive scorer, Morant is also a fantastic distributor.
Suggs outside. Kicks it out to Wagner. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Wagner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. Guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Hey, I don't know if it was changing baskets or what, guys, but they clearly look a lot better offensively.
Timeout called. Memphis.
It's your 4-on-7 Steve.
Memphis trailing here. 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Left side Bane. The shot. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And the Magic with possession. And the dunk by Isaac.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
There's 38 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And again, Memphis no good. Magic leading by 4. Count the basket. Isaac's got 6.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
On defense, Isaac uses his length well. The shooter really has a tough time escaping his presence.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on G.G. Jackson. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
The three from Bane. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 6-point. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Orlando leading by 6. And here's Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Sigma. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Typically, you're okay fouling the center, but not Jack Sigma. He's an excellent free throw shooter.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Grizzlies trail by 8. Now Morant. Pass to Jackson. There's the 3. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic.
For your Magic, number 5.
Suggs with it. Outside, Caldwell Pope. He drops it from range.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Jackson down low. Edey for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. And another 3 for Orlando.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And what a jam by Bane, using his hops to do some damage at the rim.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside, Caldwell Pope. The kick out to Banchero. Launches a 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. That shot missing. Great D that time from Suggs. Oh, it's stolen away. Oh, got a piece of it. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To the right side. Here's Pippen. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
It's Suggs with a drive. The 3 from Banchero. Memphis with a rebound. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. There's a minute 59 left to play in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Jackson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's now only a 5-point Orlando lead. Banchero outside. Banchero down the lane.
He will muscle his way down the lane. Watch out when Banchero comes tumbling by.
Driving inside. That's tipped. Outside Bane. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic leading by 7. Caldwell Pope. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Yeah, and once he gets the switch turned on, Caldwell Pope is not going to be slowed down. He can heat up quickly.
Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. To the inside. Here's Pippen. Banked it in off the glass.
I love to see Pippen hunting his shot, especially when he's got the position he wants inside.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. The kick out to Banchero. Back to Suggs. Banchero the screen. It's Suggs with a drive. For three, Caldwell Pope. He's off on that one. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Morant, look at the speed on the break.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Here's Sikma. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Wagner outside. Right wing. The three from Banchero. Pure from three-point range. And the Magic lead by 7. And so Orlando takes the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early.
Now fly to